Hello and welcome to my channel. Today's Satisfactory Monday. I did a little bit since last episode, but not too much. So I have a few things to do today. Also, there was a Q&A posted by Coffee Stain Studios last week. So I figure I watched it and it's interesting. Some of the stuff is, it's progress, at least. So we just see what is happening. I'm currently loading up Satisfactory. It seems to be taking a bit longer. There we go. We're in. So first things first. I did place a one of those sinks here because I don't want this one to overflow. And I built a conveyor all the way over here to that container over here. And as we all remember, we have this. This is basically a byproduct that is useful, but it's a byproduct for this alumina solution. And we're also making this coal, which is great. That is adding to our coal supply, which is in here. The pipes look like a mess. So, okay, something is wrong. Yeah, this one goes in the wrong direction. I assume that that's the truth for all of it. So we remove this. And okay, I don't... Why? It's not that. It's not that. Is it? How do I change the... Do they keep changing that just to mess up with me? Trying to figure out how to rotate or pick up the different multi-bars at the bottom. Alt, mouse wheel up. Yeah, I did that. Nothing is happening. There you go. Now something is happening. Number 6. So we have... Oh, it's not a splitter. Sorry. I put a splitter here. Should be a merger. Converge and merger. There we go. It's not quite where it's supposed to be, but where did you come from? Okay. What the hell is going on here? Why is this not working? Okay, we'll remove that. I need stuff coming from there and from there. So it's input, 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 and output. Right? Okay, sorry. My bad. So with coal going there, it actually doesn't need this one. Just connect there. Okay, now with that screw up, sorry, it's early in the morning, screw up, it happens. So what is happening here is this one has only that output, right? It's a byproduct of that oil thingy, this heavy oil residue, which makes those things over there coming like this. What's this? Heavy oil residue to make fuel, and we have plenty of fuel. I think this one is full. No, it's not, but still we have plenty. Not hurting. And then the coal come over here. Aluminum is being fed into this machine here. This stuff and the aluminum solution that is then being spread into this one. No, it's not. Why would it? All right. Oh yeah, the output here is water. Water. So yeah, that goes there. Ah, that's why we had that one. It is a splitter because we needed to split into. Okay. I'm being silly. Conveyor splitter. Yes. No. La-di-da. Welcome to the morning. So it's not as confusing as I make it look. It's just I make it look confusing. Anyway, we have the aluminum coming in here, and it's filling up fast. We have each one of those can hold 500, so we have lots of that. And then we have this stuff over here, you know, as I was starting to show you, where the resources come on the belt over here, this quartz stuff. And the funny thing is that you need to combine the quartz and the aluminum, I think. We need to make 100 of these aluminum sheets. That's not going to be easy. We can handcraft them, but if you look at this, first we need to make aluminum ingots, right? And it takes 12 aluminum scrap and 7 silica to make 4 pieces. And then each sheet takes 8 and 3 copper ingot. Ideally would be to move it over there and get it done over there. Anyway, I will do some handcrafting here because that's why I'm here. And as I'm doing that, let's talk about what's is coming for Satisfactory according to the Q&A. These are not in a specific order. It's just, you know, how Jace, the community manager, presented them. So there will be no flying vehicles. This was a question asked by the community. It's not something they're planning and doesn't really fit with the game, so that's not going to be the case. And then another question is that if dedicated servers will break the game as in a dedicated server is up and running 24/7, and even if you're not logged in, your factory is doing stuff compared to when you're playing, you know, on your home computer. When you turn off the game, everything stops. It's not really that much of an issue because yes, you can automate stuff as you see fit, you know, or just wait around. I mean, you can just leave your computer up and running as it is, and you can just wait around for stuff to assemble, but it will not get you far into the game by doing that. Yes, you have a stockpile, but you still need to use that stockpile, and for a brief moment you may be able to make the other stuff faster, but at the same time you've been waiting to stockpile by not doing anything. So yeah, so they doubt that it will break the game, and I don't really see any issue with that either. There might be a Linux and a Mac version. Man, I'm eating through this quartz quite rapidly. Maybe I should stop the splitter. stop that. Just go straight. We don't need any more coupons, right? Nah, we're doing good on coupons. Okay, moving on. What other questions is there to ask? Someone asked if the Steam version would run on the Linux. It's probably not one happening. And what would the version 1.0 look like? It's hard to tell at this time. They don't know yet. They have plans for it, but they don't really know what the result of those plans would be. I mean, there's going to be a story mode. They're going to be 8 tiers at least. I mean, that won't be unlocked. And there possibly would be more than 8 tiers, which is nice. Let's grab... Yeah, 500 should do it. So that's promising, you know, a story mode. But the story mode will not be such that it will force you to do a certain thing in the story to unlock the next tier. The story mode is going to be a background kind of thing. So it's up to you how to progress on that, you know. You do the story when you feel like it. Sort of like No Man's Sky. You have the main story, but you don't have to follow it unless you really don't want to. There will be official mod support. That's what they all want anyway. As for when the Steam version releases, there will be no Steam achievements or Steam cards upon release. And the supposedly release for Steam is sometime now in May. But that's there will be no Steam cards or achievement at this point because the game is still in development, and yeah, so it's not a priority to get that up. Also, for all of you waiting for the game to show up on Steam, there will be a sale on the release on Steam, so you will get it slightly cheaper if you buy it as it is released instead of waiting a bit longer, which is pretty much the case for all games that is released either in the early stage of, you know, early access or things like that. You get it cheaper at first, and then, you know, once it's fully developed, they up the price. Yes, there might be some dedicated or specific roof tiles, and also weather. It's a possibility. It's not something that is guaranteed, but it could be that they add that, which would be nice. But it's also a performance issue. They're looking at performances a lot when it comes to this game to make sure it can run on as many computers as possible. And things like the glass floors, it's about a rendering issue. So they had to make sure they got that right before they actually introduced glass flooring, which is cool. They look at that first, which is nice. I forgot that dude was coming, but I made it past him. And it's good to be back here. We're looking at what's happening, and this now is full, which means that this one will not get full. This one is empty. So let's just, we have no space in our inventory. Okay, let's go down. We can't go down. We have no exit down. We'd fall down. Wait, was it copper ingot that I needed? Looks like I can grab a... Give me a stack. Thank you. Let's check what this machine has to say over here. Yes, it was ingots. Okay, so we can make 132 of those. 8 slabs and 4 plates. That's good. We need 100. Oh, okay, we can complete this one then. That's good. Now, boom, 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 boom. Okay, a lot of people that got the game on Epic, and I don't know, they seem upset about this, but there will be no Steam key given to those who bought the game on Epic, so they can get it free on Steam. To me, that makes perfectly sense. I mean, Steam, Epic Game Store Launcher, two completely different platforms. Why would one cater to the other? I mean, they are basically competing against each other in a way. So it makes no sense that you get a Steam key from Epic. Can Coffee Stain Studio give it to you? Of course they can. But why would they do that again? You already bought the game once, you have it working on a platform. Why are you so adamant about switching to another platform if you already have the game on one? I mean, you made the choice. Get the game as soon as possible. Get it on Epic Game Store, before it arrives on Steam. So, yeah, no Steam key from Epic, or from Coffee Stain Studio or from Epic to anybody who bought the game on Epic. Game launcher. That's good. And then I have not tried multiplayer myself, but they are looking into making quality of life things happening on multiplayer version, or for multiplayer. I don't know exactly how that would work out, because again, I haven't done multiplayer because my friend doesn't have the game yet, and okay, so which are we moving to? Are we moving towards nuclear power? This one provides a lot of power, and we have all the resources we need to make the jump to nuclear power from here. Or are we going to go into this one, which I think that we need to make this one before we can actually do stuff in the nuclear plant. So let's just pick this one as a milestone, and we'll work on it eventually. Actually, what we can do is we can put... No, we cannot. La-di-da-da-di-da-da. So, yeah, I don't know about the quality of life stuff for multiplayer, but I guess, yeah, I don't know what it is. But they're looking into it, and they will provide it. And people ask, why would they go with Epic and not go with Steam? And the thing is that, they needed the money. It's not all about the money, but the money do play a part for Coffee Stain Studio. I mean, it plays a part for any studio. Basically, you want to be able to make money, so you can keep, you can pay everybody that needs to be paid. Things like that. It makes total perfect sense to me. And the thing is that if you were to release the game on Epic, or anybody releasing a game on Steam, basically Steam takes 30%. That's their cut for releasing the same on their game on the platform, releasing a product on their platform. Now Epic took 12%. I think that was the number that Jace mentioned. And anybody that knows a little bit of math knows that is quite a good deal, actually. So that's the situation we're at now, or that's the situation. That's why they went with Epic. And I think anybody that is developing a game, and have been putting in lots of hours into their game or their product, and they need to get recoup the money somehow to make sure that will they continue working on the product or not based on what is provided, or should they move on to maybe making something else, because the product is not something that consumers want. So from Coffee Stain Studios' point of view, this is just my my own ramblings about this issue, is that they needed to make money, and they went with a deal that they believed they had a good product, but they wouldn't know until it sold. So by going with Epic, they would get more out of the deal than going with Steam. And as a result, even if the product wasn't good enough for the audience out there that wanted the game, it would still be good enough for hopefully allow them to recoup some of the cost or investments into the product. So again, it makes perfectly sense that they went with that. I was a little bit, upset at first as well. I mean, I wanted it on Steam, but it is what it is. And if you think about it logically and from a financial standpoint, whatever they did was from a financial standpoint. And it's not like you have to pay to get the Epic launcher on your computer. You just download a free launcher, and that's it. It doesn't take up much space, and Epic is offering free games every now and then. Like currently, or maybe it's stopped already, they're offering GTA 5 for free. Plus, you get a coupon worth $10. Yeah, it might be a gimmick to get more users on their platform, but Steam has sales like 4 or 5 times a year, so no problem. Moving on. Once people want more body slots, like basically this one, so you can have maybe jetpack and the Blade Runners and the hazmat suit and the gas mask and whatever. It's coming once exploration has been more worked on. Right now there is... Okay, I'm talking so much I forget what I'm doing. Let's look at this. We have 22 and 56, so we need some more of that. Let's bring the car over. I'm gonna put up the workshop or storage over here. I guess not a gas station. Oh, sorry, truck station. Ow. Invisible barriers. So yeah, we might get more body slots, but currently the game is not designed for that because exploration needs a little bit more work for that to be the case. So it's coming, maybe. We'll see. Number 9. We can place 1, but I want to place 2. So we go and get more of that. So we might get more body slots. Again, it's a positive thing. It would make stuff easier, but I like the fact that they're going to be working on the exploration aspect a little bit more first. Right now, it's kind of the only reason to go exploring in the game is, for me, is to get more of the power shards or power slugs, and then the other stuff. Okay, now I'm out of the other one. It's okay, I got 2 of these. So one would be for, just to make sure I understand this, quartz. The other one would be for aluminium, which we have there. There we go. Or we should be able to combine those 2 over there, but we combine it over here. We put a actually these here could be straight, since let's remove this too. We have to remove these 2 as well. It's okay, no problem. Can do it like this. Oh, I removed something down there. Oh crap. I removed something important. Oh, we're running out of. There we go. Oh. Yeah, the belt is not fast enough. Why must it snap to a power pole? Okay, that was the wrong button. So this section here is slower. There we go. Now it's faster. moving up, and getting back to work. So if we make this flat, like so, now what is blocking? Nothing, we're out of money, out of blocks. Going down and get some more. No. Hey, 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 what's happening? What the hell is this? Oh, I didn't remove the belt. I removed the freaking assembler. Well, ain't that swell? Or constructor. I just wanted to have some fun. You go in there and you stop slamming at stuff and you put concrete in there. Give you some of that. Now I have to go and pick up the silliness of things. Yeah, we don't need those, I think. And we put a belt in here because, you know, that's what we need. And then you need power. So we grab that from there. There you go, enjoy. Here, have some more stone. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Yes, there will be a story mode on release, possibly before release, and it will take a backseat on how. It's not a primary focus of the game. The primary focus of the game is to build a factory and enjoy it, and build it the way you wanted to build it. Which means that the story itself will take a backseat to that, as to not things. Okay, let's. So that's good, I think. Let's do something like this here. That way we can't automatically fall down there or get down there because we want to. Don't have that here. Okay, we'll pick up a constructor and place it down. And don't place it down. We'll take an assembler. Sorry about that. I just needed to do that. And we'll place it there. And these are going to make... I don't know, actually. It's not going to make those things. Why? That's... But if you combine that and that... Are you telling me this one cannot make? That's interesting. Let's check it out. So, I'm looking forward to a type of story mode. Aluminum ingot is scrap and that. So you need 2 input versus 1 output. And this one has 2 inputs versus 1 output. But that's Acrylic sheet. Wait a minute. Remove. Do we need a foundry? Is that what we're looking for? Could be, right? Yeah, aluminum ingot. So we need a foundry, which we just built. And then from the foundry, we need to find a way to get the copper from down here. Sure, we can put a splitter somewhere, like maybe on that middle one, and just bring it up here to another assembler that is here. Maybe do it like this. Put it in line with that one. Sure. Maybe I should focus on, yeah, I did focus on the output there. So we make a hole here, and then we make a hole here, put in a splitter. Is this a splitter? Yes, it is. So the splitter is going to be here, just shifting and clicking, and that's placing. And then we just need a Mark II belt going in and Mark II belt going out. What's up here? A container. Right, we don't need to go through that. We just have, what's this? Conveyor Mark III. Now let's go with Conveyor Mark II. Put that there. Like so. We could, of course, do that, but we will not, because we don't need it over there. So let's go through here again. It's possible if we put this can't afford, I'm needing more of those belts. Okay. What else? They didn't tell us what the SAM ore is for, the SAM ore. There is going to be use for it, of course. But they don't know when it will be introduced to the game, or the use will be introduced to the game. It's possible that it's going to be used in the story mode in some way. And it's possible going to be some MAM stuff as well. Vehicles, yes, there will be coming vehicles. Or more vehicles will be coming. Which is nice. And it's possible for upgrades for current vehicles as well. Which is also a nice thing. But again, no flying vehicles. So that one is that one. So that will bring in those sheets, and then we just need to bring from here. We could actually do this number 4. Like so, and then this one goes all the way over there. So that one is now set up, just need some power. Do we have a big power pole? No, we have a power wall. We don't have the power set up. Okay, so we take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that one would be good there, and then we take number 5 and go from here to here, and then from here. I think that maybe it's beneficial to put a power pole down and then work from there. And then we continue on here. Now we just need to bring in here, which means that we need another one of these things and another tractor. No problem. Just park this somewhere where it's not in the way, like over in this corner. And we do the shopping for tractor and a truck station. I am sure that with the... Did I actually unlock those things? No, I didn't. Let's check out the map. With the programmable splitters, I've never used them before. I would be able to maybe make use of just one truck stop instead of combining two. We'll check it out. It's Caterium. Oh yes, we're looking for supercomputers. Let's see how our progress is coming along those lines. I had to do some, refurbishing over here as well to make sure that I get more of the things that I need. So you're making computers that are being fed into this one over here, and we have plenty of those. We need 500, I think. And then down here, in this one, we're making the frames. We have a few of those as well, which is good. So we just, need to work a little bit harder to make stuff happen. This one, yes, we set up to make those things. And this one is set up to make those things. Are just slow on time, or it take a bit of time to get started? I could speed them up, but I think that I don't need to. I mean, we have 300 versus 350, so we're good. So that's good. We're good. That's good. Everything's good. Now the next one is a hot issue, and transgression into night. Lights. Why are there no lights? You could put, like, it looks like there might be some light here, but there isn't. You could put some light into the game, hopefully. But again, it's what the mess is that? It's a rendering issue, or performance issue. Like putting these here and on the floors, like these. They had to work out the rendering issues to get that sorted out nicely. It's not just about, slapping down a light source and call it a day. It's a little bit more complicated than that. So they're looking into ways to get light into the game. One option would be to have a toggle where it's always day, but that doesn't help if you're in an enclosed factory. If you're on the... You still want to have lights inside. So it's an option that they're looking into, but no solution as of yet. My solution would be to work along the lines of something similar to how you need, like, the power shards, or do you need to find power slugs to make power shards? Again, Fix-It, which is the makeup company for the game, or in the game, they don't care about the planet. It's all about getting the resources shipped back to them. So but for me, it sort of doesn't really make sense that if the company is only after exploitation of the resources, then they make sure they have the machinery needed to do so without worry. Like, I'm sure that anybody can come up, if you're focused enough as a developer for exploitation or whatever, you come up with ways to improve. Just look at the turbo engine for a car. It's make it go faster, but that's not the intention of that was not part of the original vehicle's engine. It's just something that was added later. So anyway, it's a story mode. You find the power slugs, you research them, you discovered, hey, I can use that as upgrades for my machines to make them go faster. So to avoid spamming light all over your base, by doing something similar, I suggested glowworms, because why not? Or light bugs, but there are not light bugs anywhere. There are no glowworms either. But if you find one, you research it in the MAM, and you discover that, hey, you can harness this glow power and sort of create a lantern that gives you light a little bit, right? That way you can only use as many of those as you are able to find. Just like with the power shards, you can only upgrade the engines as much as you have power shards for it. So that's one thing. Anywho, let's see. We need tractor and truck stop. Maybe not. We remove that from the list. and instead we select from the shopping list here, back, where is it? Over here. We're going to select to make the supercomputers. So we need 50 of those. Oh, okay, so it's not that difficult. I think actually we have everything we need. We just smacked down a bunch of plastics in here, so yeah, we're gonna work up. Let's move this. Move it over here. Production, craft bench. There we can grab that. And we need a high-speed connectors, which we were just looking at downstairs. So what else is coming? Tier 8 has new buildings coming in. And it's possible that we're gonna have more buildings arriving in Tier 7, which is nice. That's it, and then we need some computers upstairs. I'm glad I've expanded my shopping list. Don't need that, we just need another one of these. There we go. Well, we didn't pick high-speed connectors, or did we? Did I pick the wrong thing? This is not high-speed connectors. This is, yeah, this is not high-speed connectors. Why are we making those things here? Aren't you supposed to be making high-speed connectors? I have to check on that. I think I'm making circuit boards at 2 locations. Yeah, I am. Well, I'm a fucking dolt. Why can't I make the high-speed connector? Does that require another type of machinery? Let's find a workstation and find out. Maybe that required a 4-input version. Yeah. So we need quick wire. We need a circuit board for that. Cable. Okay. So since I'm working on that on 2 locations, I go and grab some. This was not my intention at all. But now it is. And we're going back up. Ta-da! Made it back up. So to make those high-speed connectors, okay, I need a bunch of stuff. Okay, moving on to the list of questions and answers provided by Coffee Stain Studios. Third-person view or third-person camera and customization. Not really looking into a third-person view. They already have it for you know, when you're in a vehicle or when you go through the belts. the hypertubes. But it's also a rendering issue, I guess. I don't know. So, but maybe we get some customization to our character. I would guess that if you're doing multiplayer, you definitely get to see the other characters. So instead of, having a multiplayer of how many people, all looking the same, you okay, this is just a process that is taking way too long doing like this. So we need to clear out some space. How many do I need? 150. And I can only make a certain amount per time. So yeah, no real third-person camera view. But customization will possibly be around the corner, or will possibly be in. They're looking into it. Now, when is the game going to be released? Well, that's an interesting question, isn't it? Not 2020. 2020. I mean, this is like the full-on 1.0 version. It could be 2021, possibly 2022, or more likely 2022. Which to me is okay. I mean, I'm still able to play the game. I bought it already, so if the release for the full game is not coming out yet, it doesn't bother me that much. Next question is if you're going to be able to leave the planet, mine the space asteroids or whatever, or go to other planets, and it's very unlikely that it's ever going to be the case. It's not something that they have. Yeah, that's not going to be the case at this time, or ever, possibly. Would be nice to have it, but it's not in the cards. Oh, of course, I crashed. Just because of that, I'm going to grab another 100. I need 10 per, and I don't know. I still need to make 400 will give me 40 more. Here we go, we made it. I can only make 8 before I run out of the quick wire, I would guess. And also, this is something I touched on before. People are asking for more green energy before you could get to the coal. And again, Fixit doesn't care about the planet. It's just about exploiting the resources for their own needs, or exploiting the planet for their own resource needs. So probably won't be any more green energy in the works. I mean, the modding community has already provided some wind power, and possibly, I mean, there might be some green energy options available, but the game is about progress, moving forward. You unlock new tiers, you increase your capability and your capacity and your production facilities and everything like that. So green energy. Why am I making the wrong kind of thing? Might not be in the works. No more green energy. Farming, you maybe be able to put on planters to plant your own fruits and nuts instead of going chasing for them. And since you basically your starting health or your base health is like 3 out of 10 down here. It would make sense to be able to maybe in some way or some fashion be able to farm your own food. Let's just check over here. Is there... Yeah, something is blocking the line here. So let's just take all of that. I don't need all of it, but put away like so. That should do it. So maybe we get some farming going. It is high-speed connector. Yes, I can make 24 more. Woo! Dum dum dum. Okay, another one to increase the replayability of the game. Probably won't be any new maps, possibly. But since each map is basically handcrafted, we won't be seeing like randomized worlds or anything like that. But we might be able to see randomized ore placement and or strength, like impure, normal, and pure, which is nice. It do add to the replayability, but at the same time, the way that the game keeps getting more and more complex, you have to rebuild your workplace, so to speak, your factory over and over again as you unlock new tiers. I find that there is enough replayability as it is, because even if you go back to the same place, like I've been doing now, you like so, yeah. You still do things slightly different because you pick up things on how you did it before. Like in my next playthrough, I will go for this setup that I've done over here at the iron and the copper, which is basically just 1 versus 9, because the machine can handle it. Yes, it might be slow in the beginning, and it might cost you resources, but this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to start with 1 on a pure node with a tier 1 miner, and then I'm going to have like 3 sections where I'm going to make 1, 2. Okay, I cannot make the screws yet. I need to find a computer and research that to get to the computer to get to that screw section, but I can just put that at the end here. So yeah, I'm really looking, or I just have 2 making the steel bars, and then 1 that is turning those steel bars into screws. So yeah, that is the plan for moving forward. But randomizing the ore location would really be nice in a way as well, because it still adds to that. Maybe you have to build elsewhere. You cannot build at the same location as before because the ores aren't there, which gives you, provides you with a different type of challenges in future games. Also a nice thing. I don't mind it. But there is a lot of balancing issues that needs to be addressed before that is an issue, before they can implement that stuff. Because, yeah, I'm not a programmer, not a game developer. I don't know anything or very little about this stuff. But if there is no balance to a game, then it's no fun. Like GTA 5 multiplayer, it's a wreck. It's a mess because, Rockstar allows their players to mod the game to cheat, which for other people that just wanted to have some fun in multiplayer get screwed over by these cheaters and by Rockstar by proxy, I would say. Anywho, yeah, maybe new maps will be coming. Again, they're all handcrafted, even though it might not seem like it's a good idea, it might not seem it, because you might come across some things that doesn't make sense, like a shard, what do you call it, the power slug is in a place that you cannot reach because you cannot reach it. Speaking of, I'm going to try something later once I've made these high-speed connectors, because there was one question I was asking in the chat on the video, and someone said that that's already in the game, so I have to check that out. And then the last question is rail signals. I tried to build a rail system before, but just couldn't get it. Maybe I gave it up too easy, I don't know. But apparently trains are basically bypassing each other or going through each other. So people want rail signals to prevent that from happening. Or, not prevent that from happening, but to make the trains a little bit more proper. So that's a good thing. It might be coming. And yeah, as I said, lights they're looking into it. It's a performance issue. And that's pretty much the questions that Jace answered. And it took me about an hour to go through them. Well, he did it in less than that time. So I want to need 7 more of those things. So let's make 7 more of those things. We don't really have to go back up there. I think we can just do it down here. So we split this into split, and we take this. Okay, and la di da di da. And then we need a ton of plastics. Wait, we're carrying a lot of aluminum on us. Why are we carrying a lot of aluminum? Ta-da! That's almost all the components we need to make the supercomputer. Let's grab a stack 100 of those. Can we make it? Yeah, we can. We're awesome like that. Anyway, moving on. Let's check out the thing that I was told. We swap to our right tool here. This one. Grab back here, and we grab at least this one. We could possibly grab this one as well. Don't really need to grab the rest of the stuff. And we go into our inventory and we equip that. Wait, we need the filters. Do we have the filters? It says we have 20 filters. Good. Now, one thing that bothers me in this game is these freaking gas plants that, you know, kill you because you just happen to be near them. Like, there is a gas plant over there. Someone says that by using your detonator thingy. Oh, here, have that. You can do that. Oh yeah, excellent. Here, have another. I'm going to put that on this one too. I'm going to make a double explosion. Yay. And we used a little bit of a filter to get that sorted. Do we have more? Anyone more want to get dyed? No? We can go back and kill some over where our first truck line is. Which is, I'm sure they will come back, maybe. Yeah, this one will not get us there. Nice idea though. But yeah, that works. So, oh, we're out of fuel. So let's get back to work, shall we? You need this one, right? Oh wait, what is this? Coal, 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 compacted coal. Let's give you coal. And let's continue building those supercomputers. That way we can probably do, or we can do the programmable splitters, which is what I want, I think. Because that would allow me to, hopefully, make better use of the truck stops. Surprised I see the... Oh, because I turned it off over here, but I didn't turn it off over here. Stop. There we go. So now we need 1,400 plastics. How many plastics do we have? We have more than that. So we grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. La di da da di da di da. And now we make supercomputer, or we do this supercomputers. Yeah. So yeah, the future for Satisfactory looks good. And now today is the 18th, so I really hope that it will be released on Steam, hopefully this week. I'm really looking forward to playing with my friend, and I totally support his decision to wait for the Steam release. It's a decision that each and every one of us has to make by ourselves, and I might be getting it on Steam because the integrated mod support there is easier. But then again, if the game itself is getting dedicated mod support, they will probably pick the mods from somewhere, so you can just click on a link in the game to get it, which is probably what you have to do anyway. I just find that the Steam modding community to be good. I'm sure that the people that makes the mod for games on Steam also place them elsewhere, like on Nexus Mod or wherever SnowRunner is having their something EO. So yeah, you should be able to get the mods once mod support. You can still get mods. I mean, there is mods available for the game already. As I said, someone has been making wind turbines, and someone has been making lights and added more resources, added more construction, created their own production lines or construction lines for things that you have to do. So yeah, there is already mod, but official mod support would be great. And there will be no issues, or they're aiming to make sure there are no issues between cross-platform multiplayer. So people playing on the Epic launcher will be able to play with people playing on the Steam launcher. And yeah, it's gonna be fun, I think. I'm really looking forward to it. Okay, so now I can blow up those plants, which is gonna cause less of a heartache in the future, because wherever they are, I can just destroy them, even though it's temporary. I don't get any resources from doing that though, which is okay. Would be nice if we got something from it, like maybe gas pellets or something like that, so you could so we need 700 more. We can fit that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe you could trank the creatures, maybe do autopsies on them for whatever reason, or I don't know, just ramblings of a deranged middle-aged man. So yeah, this looks good. We are gonna unlock that thingy, programmable splitters, and then we're gonna see about the current milestone. We should be able to feed 200 aluminum sheets easily enough as it is. We have 300 engines. Yeah, we have that. We have 150 computers. We have 150 reinforced frames. So that one should be able to pop out quite rapidly. But what did we unlock? We unlocked the hazmat suits. We should build that. That way we can work with uranium. Did we also unlock the possibility to find uranium? That's interesting. We have to check in on that. I don't need to be wearing my gas mask anymore. I can go back to my jetpack. So, yeah, this is fun. I'm really enjoying this game. More viewers would be nice, but it is what it is. If I'm doing something interesting, they will show up. If I'm not, then well, I'm still enjoying the game. I did some multiplayer with my friend over at Space Engineers. We did it one session, like 6-hour session, and then he was going to go streaming it, and I tried to join him, and I could, but it just, for some reason, take away too much bandwidth and stuff. So we were not able to actually do it properly. We got kicked out from the game a few times, but that's, it happens sometimes. Things don't always go as planned. Ta-da! 5th air. Let's again swap back to our jetpack. Do you want to bring this one down? Why is it up there? Burp, burp, burp. Wee. Where are we going? We're going to the MAM, right? No. Not quite yet. No, we can't go through there. Can we go under here? Ow. Yes, we could. Can we go under here? Yes, we can. Okay, this is going to be risky. Win, 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 win. Actually, we need to go down. Oh, silly me. Wait. We need 150 computers. One, two, three. Where is it? There you go. Whoa, we have a thing sticking through the floor here. This is so fun to drive. Whoa! It's okay. Just pick it up. Here we go. So we have those. Oh, we should have taken the motors when we were upstairs. Never mind. 150 of these. That's going to chew up a lot of our resources that we put away. Okay, we put that away. So we have 150. We have 150. Now 300 motors. Yeah, it's upstairs. It's way over here. That would be no problem. We have plenty of them. Wait. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. And then next is the 200 aluminum sheet, which I'm sure we can make. Just need to figure out what is it, copper, right? So yeah, so we need more copper. Let's just grab more copper. Screws are coming. Gives me 128. Not exactly what I need. I need a few more, but let's see which one resource we're running out of first. I would think it's the aluminum. ingots actually, which just means we go back and make more. Wait, why am I being stupid? Don't answer that. I should definitely get that started. Oh. Speaking of mods, as I mentioned before, I'm not using any. Some of them looks very good. There is one that is I'm keen on, which is basically allow these to go through these, so you don't have to leave big holes like that. That's a very interesting approach, and I think that if I'm start using mods, I will start using that one. There we go. Research is on. Moving back to clad aluminum sheets, right? Yep. Can make 100 more. That's a good. So, how you doing? Still I got time. Once I've done with this and advanced that or unlocked that advanced aluminum production, we go back and check on how things are progressing over at the plastic and aluminum ground facility, base facility. And then possibly, as I said, we need a more truck stops, at least one more, possibly to bring those products in here. And we need to go back there anyway to get this. So it uses 3 per turn. So 215, let's see, 150 is 50 more. What, we only made 32? No? Oh. Duh. We need to make 40 more, which is 3 times 4 is 120. So we have enough copper. We don't need to carry that around, but I think it's too late to dump it. So let's head back and check it out. If I can use a smart splitter on these things, then I can have like more resources coming in there, and it splits up in a smart splitter, and then splitting it even more, because right now the splitter, I may be using the terms wrong, you know, I may be mixing them up. Haha! You didn't push me anywhere, or you know, made me bounce. Would possibly allow me to split later in a smart splitter. If in a programmer splitter you can have more than one item going in one direction, which sort of makes sense. Let's finish this here. We're carrying stuff around to do that. So, which resource is it? Is it number 8? Yes. Followed by another 8. When I say that, I mean number 8 on the keyboard. Definitely have space here for more of these. Let's see, do we have any more? We should have plenty in here. Whoa! Hello. This give us 1,000. Give us 1,000 live. Then we back up. Check out the quartz production over here. Quartz is not really an issue producing because you can make it from... Yeah, good. Good on ya. You can make it from the... Right, this is not quartz, it's silica. Yeah, you can make it from the... some other things. Like you can make it from this one. And we have plenty of those one. So what am I looking at making now? I'm looking at making aluminum ingot. 228. That would give me enough. And then we'll just make up the aluminum sheets from that. So we need to bring, yeah, the programmable splitter thingy would probably allow me to put more than one thing through in one direction, and then I can then split it later. That would be useful, I think. Quite useful. Because that will allow me to create what do you call splitters on a resource. So like half goes into a container, the other half goes to the sink. That would solve the overflow issue that I'm facing now with... Currently it's the rubber that is not going to be processed enough. Or I don't have enough production to make use of the rubber. Not quite sure what to use to make with rubber to make use it up. But this is also one thing that, you know, if you go back to the dedicated server breaking the game, if you don't have a system set up well that will handle whatever overflow of a specific product, like I don't, like, you know, and the rubber, it's basically stopping the system from letting me have more plastics for the production of my motherboards or whatever, the card stuff, these things down here, the circuit boards. Then it just stops the system. Even if you have a dedicated server up and running, once the storage is full, it's full. It's stopping everything else going through. So yeah, I don't think that's going to be an issue actually. Unless you manage to set up the system in such a way that there is no risk of that, or you don't care that it's going to be a stop eventually. I mean, that could also be an issue, or that could also be the case. So we have a bunch of that. So let's now put back the other stuff. We don't need to carry the aluminum around, I think. There you go. 4 in return for something else. So let's see, what did we unlock? Nothing here. Nothing new here. Nothing new in the power. Nothing new here. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing in the walls. And nothing in the vehicle section. I think it was just... wait. Oh yes, we needed those aluminum sheets. Yeah, I think we just unlocked the... get up there. The hazmat, which is fine. You can check it out. We're still carrying the copper around. Let's park here. How many of those do we need to make? We need to make... okay, we need to make 40. We can make 164. So that's good. I think we make the hazmat suit in the workshop. So that's nice. There we go. Air. Let's just check this out. The previous one. Oh, this one. So hazmat suit and the filter. Yeah. And now advanced aluminum or aluminium.
Advanced aluminum parts can now be produced, which are necessary to build the Miner Mark III.
Nice.
Can be used as a fuel source for vehicles.
The Miner Mark III, that's not a bad one. And then the heat sink, the turbo motor. Wonder, the turbo motor is a more complex and more powerful version of the regular motor. Okay, so we need a production line for that. The battery stores electrical charge, primary use as a power source, which is good. Then the heat sinks. So the next in line is this one. Oakley bookly. That is the last milestone. Okay, but now we unlocked nothing down here. I did say vehicles, right? Nothing down here or buildings. Yeah, it is the building. It's the Mark III miner. Nothing in the power. Here we go. Production. Miner Mark III. So what is needed to build this? You need 5 turbo engines, 5 computers, 3 portable miners, 4 heavy modular frames. So what is needed to build this? We need 4 heat sinks, 2 supercomputers, 4 motors, 24 rubber. Here's where the rubber comes in. Now it would be fun to have one of those. Wait. Is it supercomputers? Or can we build it by hand? Turbo motor. Heatsink, radio control unit. Oh, okay, we haven't really worked on that. Do we have any radio control units? I have to check the map. How are you doing? Hey! It's done. New building. So radio control unit takes not much to do. This one is done like easy as flint. So we need 100 of these crystal oscillators, which we can definitely make. And we need these, 200 of these, which we can also make. But now we have programmable splitter. Oh, of course. So let's put you at okay, we put you at belt 2. We put you at number 9, and we select to make 1 because I want to see what it looks like. So we need 1 motor, 1 supercomputer. So much work. Before I build other stuff, I want to be able to see Super 1. We pretty much have all the resources we need for that. We just need to go and collect it. Except the high-speed connectors, because, you know, construction-wise, I decided to make this stuff twice. So, high-speed connector, we can make 3. Which is what we need. 1, 2, and 3. We need 28 plastic, which we can get from here. We need 2 computers. To make 1 supercomputer, we need a motor and have a motor frame. So yes, I want to build this first to see if it functions the way I think it's going to function. If it doesn't, then how many do I need? 2. Then I would build a secondary what do they call it? Truck stop. Then we just go downstairs and get the heavy modular frame. And then we'll build a supercomputer from one of our many construction workshop things. We go workbenches, assemblies. Ta-da! And then we place a programmable splitter. Come on, vehicle. Let's get to work. I'm just going to place it a little bit by itself. For example, let's say we replace this wooden, or maybe we can do it back here. So you have 1 input and 3 output. So left output. Oh, nice. So this entire line here, or is it quicker to do this line maybe? Now let's do this line. So if we place this one here, is that a good spot for it? No, it's not. This is a better spot in the center here. So let's get on top. Top center output is going to be 2 things. It's going to be plastic and rubber, right? Plastic and rubber. So that's going to go in the straight line here. Conveyor belt Mark 3, is that what we're using? Yeah, it is. Right. And now in this one, we're going to put another smart splitter. So we have resources going out that way. So coming from here, which is the right output, we're going to have 2 things coming. We're going to have silica, and we're going to have aluminum, which is way out in the top. Aluminum scrap. Those 2 things. And they're going to go in this line all the way down here. And then I think that on the left one, like this one, let's get the silica, and the other one gets the aluminum scrap. So left output is silica. Well, we can do the center output first since we're up here. Yes, let's make adaptive control units. We need tons of them. No, we don't. So that's set up. Now we just need to be quick about it, and basically we can just take 1 stack of rubber, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, let's do that. And we follow the line. This one won't do much because it's... What is it that you're not getting? because the system is hooked up on quartz. So yeah, we can definitely make silica out of this. We just split it and, you know, put stuff over here. No, that's not the one. Production, constructor. It's product in and out, right? Ding ding. So just make silica. Not going straight from there, but we're splitting it here. Yay! Number 6 is a conveyor splitter, just what we're looking for. Which speed belt is this? Mark 4. Well, you can make do with a... Sure, let's use Mark 4. Combine. Just to make it easier, I will definitely move this one. We don't need 1, 2, 1, 2. We don't need those here. Just make a flat floor like this. Can probably continue making a flat floor like this. What else do we have to make? Okay, we're missing resources. So the smart splitter was, or the programmable splitter was working as I was hoping. Yay, we're stocking up. Get rid of those 3. Get rid of those 10. Let's say get rid of those 10. Get rid of those 16. Meow, 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 meow. Wait, let's... Is it this one? Yes. We can get rid of that, and we grab that. So this one will continue. This one we can move because we're going to go through here, which means that we need this one to be centered in between here as such. We don't need to, but I want to. And then number 9. I think we're going to turn this one like this. So if we place this with the output in mind, then we have to place it like this. And when I say output in mind, I mean like if we place it like so, then one of these here will fit nicely. Not that we're going to use one of those now. Conveyor belt Mark II is all we need for now. And you're going to be making silica, didn't I tell you that? Yes, I did, but then I moved you, didn't I? Yes, I did. Power! We need power. Number 5, power pole. I see power pole. What, is that only a power line? Wait, number 4. We can't afford number 3. It's a power line Mark II, yeah. Number 5. I thought I made this. No, I did. I made a Mark II there. And power comes in here. Just need to feed you because you're hungry. Number 4 in logistics belts. Hey! And then the coal is going to come there, and then some of it is being let out. Those are going there. Is everything now functioning here? Does everything has a use, except possibly these? But everything else seems to be going away. Temporarily. Nice. Let's party. I enjoyed that party, did you? What do we give? What do we put? We put that one. So, okay, that setup is done. Now we have to go back and introduce more resources into this one. It's possible we actually need to get rid of the rubber in some fashion. We don't need this one here anymore. Put a normal splitter here. Which speed am I working on here? Mark 3s. Mark 3s. Dismantle this part for now. Number 9 is just a standard thingy. And that one is going to be a merger. So we have like so. Go all the way over here, such, and then we take this one, such. That would feed the system with excess rubber, as well as excess coal, right? And that has leave this machine open to accept our other stuff. However, it is possible that I definitely need to speed up the belts over here. Probably need to work on belt 3, already has. How about belt 5? Aluminum, that would be nice. How about belt 4? Yeah, let's upgrade to belt 4. Need it to work faster and the slowdown is over here. Let's get more of those things. This is the slowdown at the moment. Or is it the belt up here? Oh, it's the belt up here. Upgrade. Upgrade. How about you? Okay, so upgrade and then conveyor belt number 4. Okay. Definitely using up the, or speeding up the process over here. Emptying this out quickly-ish. Still have a lot of rubber. I will actually take some of the rubber and throw it in the, over here. So that's good. We don't need to fill it about with what do you call it? Not a truck stop or truck. It's possible we need to upgrade from to a truck from the tractor. But right now this is actually getting rid of stuff for us, which is good. So let's see, what do we need to make 2 belts? We can make that. We can definitely make tier 3 belt and tier 3 conveyor. Okay, good. So let's do that. Then we have to look into ways of producing stuff that we need for our current tier, which is the better aluminum progress or aluminum production. We have to look into what that actually was. We need a merger, possibly more than one, at this end here. Whoop. slowly moving forward. Like, we can put a merger here because this definitely needs to be brought over. So number 9 is a splitter. So we change that to a merger. So output in that direction, put you there. Why is this one? What's this? Is this empty? Yes. So what is this supposed to be? You're making rubber, and you goes into this one, and then you come down here. Okay, so many splitters, so many options. But we already have rubber coming in this direction, right? Wait, are we telling me that this one is not hooked up anywhere? So what are you? You have fuel, you have aluminium, you have plastic, and you have rubber. Okay, so conveyor belt number 2. And then you have one input here. But we upgrade it to belt number 3 because why not? This belt, I don't like the look on this belt. So we do as such. We have the belt coming from over here, and you go to there, then you go up, and then from here, well, actually you can stay up. No, you cannot. Why isn't the aluminum is coming in, but why am I not seeing it? That's weird. Are you picking up any aluminum? No, you're not. Where the hell is my aluminum going? You're powered and everything. Oh, stop. That's weird. Are you bugged out? Can you only accept 2 things? Are you being silly right now? I could pull it from here, but that's a jumble of a mess over here. Maybe I can go through this line. Come like this. No, let's just make more of a mess, shall we? Let's see if you're accepting my silica. Because that was not nice of you not to accept my aluminum. A silica you accept. So what's wrong with aluminum? We have 4 aluminum, 5, 6. I don't know. You were just being weird, weren't you? So now plastic, rubber, aluminum, and silica. All being brought over. See what happens when the trapdoor shows up? If it screws up. Come on, don't be afraid. Give you more plastic. I don't have any silica on me. What else do you need? Rubber. I have 2. Yeah, this entire section need to be redone once more. This is definitely not a good setup anymore. Let's do a later. Now, are you going to take all the aluminum? You're not taking, yes you did, but it's refilling again, which is awesome. Good. So let's look at this mess that is. We can't build a lookout tower on another thingy. Well, that's a shame. Well, yeah, I mean, this side looks kind of nice, but this is the mess over here. Yuck. Okay, let's see what happens when we get back to our main hub, as they call it. Whoop, don't want to go through there. Wait, we're bringing in quartz from here, and we're making quartz over there, or the silica, sorry. So that would mean that we can hook up that silica to the output. We need to feed the machines over here. We haven't started that yet. Like, we have set up this, but we don't have done this. What's this? Yeah. Do you have power? No, we have no power. Do you want some? Yes, you do. There you go. And this one is making silica. Oh yeah, definitely making silica. Don't need that yet. Go this way. And just go there. Turn this off, sorry. I need this merging quite nicely. Sure. Did we make a boo-boo? Nope. This. Oh. Okay. Let's make this slower. And then we'll make this faster. Doesn't work. Here, have all my silica. I don't need it. Number 9. Now, I would like to know if you're actually connected to that one or not. The answer is not. So why would you allow me to place it like that? Can you feed? No. Nope. Why are you being difficult, eh? Because I'm building it too close. If I move it back here, that way you can go through here. Can you go through here? No. Can you go through here? Yes. And you? All the way over there, come here. Can't afford, because let's use this one. Should be an increase in speed now. Yep, I see it's filling up. I can give you 1. You're making 80 a minute. That's 120 now. That is nice. How about you? You're making 30. Here, have this so you can make 45. Just need a container for you. Yes. Need an output. 9. Yeah, we need to get more of those things. I think it was these things. There we go. Conveyor belt Mark III. Don't need to be that fast, but we make you that fast. Excellent work. Excellent work. Everybody, we're getting a lot of aluminum sheets. So what else? Do you want to build a Mark III miner? It's going to be a lot of work. Okay, let's select to build a Mark III miner. Let's add one to the list, and then we add the rest of the stuff to the list and see how it goes. So what is it that we need? We need one portable miner, which, yes, we can definitely make. What else do we need? Heavy modular frames, we already make that. Turbo motors. We need to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which means we need to make radio control units and turbo sink, or heat sink. How many heat sinks do we need? 20. And how do you make a heat sink? Aluminum sheet and wobber. So we could actually move this in this direction, and then since we already have a split of rubber going right here, we could turn off this split. Actually, let's do that. Get some of the resources back. Yeah, we can keep that there. And we could have the split coming on this side. So it's 2 items, so it's a assembler. That one is over there. Okay, let's place it here. We could use the space here, I guess. There. How much did you get? No, not too much. Take all. So we move you up here. I guess it's not a bad idea to have a storage as a buffer. And now we have the rubber coming in from there, so we place this one like so. Still need more of those things. Shibbity shibbity shabbity shibbity shibbity shabbity. Wait, let's set you up for manufacturing and see what it is. What is it that we're making? We're making heat sinks. So you need more rubber than you need acrylic sheets. Aluminum acrylic sheets. That's okay, I give you that. Na 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 na. Okay, that was the wrong button. Let's do this and this, and now let's do this and this. Burka turka tasatana. So this one, we can actually do this. come set it up on top. And then you need power. And luckily me, I do have a power pole over here. It's now what am I missing? I'm missing nothing because we can build that one. Number 5. Come on. And then we go back to 1 and we place a bit of foundations over here. And just for fun, we stop building foundations and we build another one of these here. Why are you not getting rubber? You're not bringing in rubber? You stop bringing in rubber? Actually, this one doesn't have to be on this side. Since this one is pretty much full of rubber, there's no reason to... let's go around. Where is it? It's over there. It's there, right? So that's functioning. You're using up the rubber. Now we just need to find a way to get rid of... Actually, all systems are... What can we do with this? Ooh, wait, we can make those signals, right? Which we need. Let's just check first. Hazmat suit. So iodine infused filter, we need rubber. And we need normal filters. And then we need the hazmat suit, which is 50 rubber, 50 plastic, 50 acrylic aluminum sheet, and 50 fabric. And then these iodine infused filters, let's make 20 of those. Okay. And since we're making heat sinks, we don't need to have that construction going. So I think that we need a bunch of this stuff. So we take like that, and that will close the system to allow us to make use of other stuff, fill up on other stuff. How are you doing over here? I'm just messing up. Okay, let's find a construction thingy. See how messy everything turns out as you keep on adding to it and not thinking ahead. So what are we making? We're going to try and make these discs, these crystal oscillators. What are we needing? We're needing, well, to make one, we need a lot of rubber. So we go and grab rubber and the other thing. Oh, we're on the wrong side. Was it this one? Yes, it is this one. How are you doing here? Plenty. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Let's go over here. Now a handcrafted terminal would be nice. So what is it that I'm making? I'm making the crystal oscillators. I needed 50. Nice. Still have some raw quartz, so I can make more of those. My main issue when I come to building stuff in games like this is that I try to build as compact as possible, which is good in the beginning because you don't have to run too far and you don't have to waste or spend too much resources getting things up and running. But as you unlock more machines, more everything, compact is not going to sort it out. It's not going to work. So you need to expand outward. I'm going to try something else. I was told in the chat that you could get rid of the, not in the chat, but in the comment section on the YouTube video for the Q&A for Satisfactory by Coffee Stain Studios. Wow. And another thing that was said was, no, that wasn't said, that I just thought of that might be doable. So that's 38. Good. We need more of that. You know those large trees that you can't get rid of? With a saw, the buzzsaw, the chainsaw. What if you can get rid of them using the same explosive device? We will check that out later. But right now I need more of this stuff. How many do I need? I have no idea. To make those crystals, I need, this one should do it. Allows me to give 6, so that's 44. And I need 50. So I'm running low on the quartz crystal, but we can make more because we had some of that there in my inventory, so that's good. What else are we missing? We're missing more of that. Missing more of each. So in total I need 72 of that and I need 56 of that. Which means if we take this one we have enough. Ta-da! I think that was the right number. That makes us 4. We need to make 6. My numbers were wrong. but we need 36 more of this stuff, which we can definitely get. Just need to split that one. Now we check this out. Empty. Good. Means that all of that stuff is going over here. Good. How about you? Good. Excellent. I think we did good today. We added a little bit more production. So to make those things, oh, we need 100 of those and 200 of those. Well, that sucks. Okay, so we have to set up, just get rid of that one. Let's get rid of the turbo motors and the hazmat suit. Turbo motors and heatsink. Let's get rid of those. And heatsink. There we go. And we set this one to make crystal. Oops. Okay. We got the reinforced iron plates that we need. Just need 900 quartz crystals. We should definitely be able to get those. And 700 cables. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 700 cables. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we go. La-di-di-da. It's going to be a little bit of handcrafting going on, but that's okay. We're slowly making progress. Could probably make progress faster than this, but we're not. We're making it slow. And methodical, not really. We're not being efficient. That's for sure. That's okay, as long as we're having a good time. And I am having a good time. Tomorrow's game will be No Man's Sky. I'll probably have to go and check it out again. Done a few little tweaks and bops and changes and additions. Nothing serious, just minor stuff. Been out gathering more cash and progressing a little bit on the Atlas story. So I will probably do a check-in before, because I had a mission for the fleets. So I will get that sorted before tomorrow, possibly. I do a lot of work for my other stuff, so time-wise I might not be able to do it. Like when I'm done with this today, I'm going to help my wife bake cookies. Almond fingers, as we call them. Tasty morsels of goody treats. Okay, and then we need, I think it was 50 of those heavy frames. And those heavy frames are down here, right? I think that's where we set up the work. Yeah, it's on this one. So let's grab 50. Wow, you're really being slow over here. Why are you being so slow? Why is it that takes time? It's the screws. The screws are screwing me over. So I should set up, yeah, I will do that. Okay, so I will build a miner Mark III and set it up to make screws like crazy for that system. So I need a miner, I need a smelter, and I need an assembler. Say, we didn't need that at all. We needed it there, but we're going to do this with 200 of those things, which is over here. Well, not those things. So what's the holdup? Thank you. I needed those. I can make more. Sorry, didn't mean to take from you. I did it anyway. I want them. Ta-da! I landed. There. So we can make another 100, which is great because I needed 200. And then we got that one sorted, and then something. Was it for the Mark III that we needed the radio control units? Or was that for something else? Huh. Don't know yet. Considering that these are needed for more, these alkali aluminum sheets are needed for more than one thing, it's probably not a good idea to just have a one exit from it, or you know. Now these stuff here, the radio tower, I have no real idea on how they work. I built them once to test them, to test them out, but not sure. So what was it? We got the miner Mark III. No, that one just needed a turbo engine. So where was it that one was needed? Okay, let's see. Okay, let's select. Maybe it was this one. Yeah, we need 10 radio control units. And how do we build a radio control unit? So you need 4 heat sinks, rubber, crystal oscillators. So we need to basically start manufacturing on those. It's a lot of work. So we're not going to do a tier 3 miner. Let's see, turbo. Too rad. We're going to do a tier 2. We have all the resources we need, and then we need to throw in a smelter. And then let's check over here. How do we make screws? Oh, this is the one. Alternate screws is 5 ingots. So we need an assembler or constructor and a bunch of belts. Okay, no problem. Let's get to work, shall we? Those looks like I can't pick from there, but no, let's exploit the world and take from here. We're gonna bring the screws in. Which one is bringing in the screws? It's hard to tell. No, it's not. It's this one. So disable, disable. You know, don't need to do this anymore. Okay, good, excellent. Okay, so we can place a flooring here. So let's start with Miner Mark 2. Can we build, or would that make you too high up? No, it would not. It just makes you ideal. So basically we just place you there and you go through the wall here. Number 8. That's ideally. And then we have the smelter, which you place here because it makes sense. And then we have, conveyor belt Mark 3. Are you going through? Yeah, you're going through. That's not good. And you're going to melt iron ingots, like so. We give you power from there to there, and from there to there. And then once you're done here, you're going to get a constructor. And you are going to make the alternative recipe for screws. You need power. We have a pole next to you. And then we just conveyor belt Mark 3. Get removed. Oh, almost removed the entire freaking machine there. How is this not functioning? You're making screws at a pace 20. And how many do you need per production line? You need 100. So this one needs to be sped up. Or possibly split. I mean, this one, yeah. So if I were to split this in 3 ways and then merge it back here. So that would mean 2 more smelters and 2 more constructors. And I would also need a merger, right? I think that we will move this back a bit to make sure we have space for it. So let's start with placing. First we go to a new one. It's this one. So what do we need? We need smelter. Let's place three just to, so we place that at number 1, that at number 2, and then we need this one, conveyor merger, there, right? And a bunch of belts. Excellent. Actually, we need one splitter as well, number 4. So we start with a splitter. It goes in the middle here. It's not quite in the middle. We can make it in the middle by moving this. Remove this, place it again. Like so. Number 4, resource in. Let's place it there. And then we have the smelter. We need, okay. Let's place one in the center here. 1, 2, 3. And then we need this one. This pole is connected to that one and nothing else. Well, the machine, but that's okay. You can't function anyway. Crouching out of clearance. What, this one? Okay, we sort that out. No problem. We shouldn't have moved the pole. It's okay. I just have you go in the other direction. There we go, number 5. Oh, why am I doing that? Why not just do this? What? I didn't build it? Why? Number 5 goes there. Can actually make it go nicer. Now we should have space for 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. So let's get started on the production line. 5. Well, actually let's get a belt number 3 in here. Again, don't. Which one is this? Power. Double wall outlet number 2. That's what's there already. One, two, three. And I'm going to set you up to make iron ingots, iron ingots, iron ingots. Excellent. And belt number 3, belt number 3, number 3. And then here, conveyor merger. We need that to be kind of back here a bit. Maybe there will do the trick. Right, I haven't told you what to make yet. So you're going to make alternate screws. You're going to make alternate screws. Alternate screws. So you can all do 50 a minute. Once you get power. I will get you power after I sort this out. You're going in the wrong direction. Did I place this down in the wrong direction? Yes, I did place it down because it's not supposed to be a merger, it's supposed to be a splitter. No, it's supposed to be a merger. Except that the output is supposed to be in this direction. Okay, just to get you started so I don't have to wait around. Connected. Connected. There you go. You're working? What? I just gave you power. Of course, that pole has no power. Now all of you are powered. Here, have my screws. And at this current speed you only need 5, you get 60 of those a minute, or you use 60 a minute. Now these are not quick enough, so if we put a belt 2 here, then maybe we can get a constant flow of it, because it slows down, so this one can't empty quick enough. Sort of a backup. But on this end, it looks like it's definitely functioning. Of course, this one is now okay. Now I think I caught up. So this one is going to definitely is it? It's not going to hit up. Yeah, it's going to get up. It's going to be a slight slowdown. So let's give this belt 3. Gets the resources in quicker. Basically just about the other stuff. So that's this setup. How many do we get in before the production stops? Oh, 135, because that production stopped. Now we could speed this up even more by building more of these machines. We just yeah, our new median power source is 1300 or 2700. Well, we are going to sort out that aspect with the upgrades. So we need 200 of these. Let's put these back. We don't need to carry them around. Why are we carrying a bunch of this stuff? That's a lot of iron to be carrying around. Can we put it away? No, it's full. Yeah, let's just put it in this, I don't know. So, let's see, do we have, that's the wrong kind, and this again? Sure, let's just make them. How are we slow? Which part is slowing us down up here in the it's the plastic. How? Wait, are plastic supposed to come from here? I bet this is. What's this? This one is empty, so don't need that one there anymore. How are we doing over here? We have plastics going down there. Are you doing okay? Yes. So if we were to go like so, and then on this one like so, as such. That will start up the production again, because we do have, now we have plastic coming in. Now I'm worried that my production of plastic and rubber is not enough. And this one you get all the screws you want, you get all the circuits board you want, all the cables you want. And this one is, once the plastic is coming in more at a rapid pace, like that, it's possible I could speed it up to 3. Let's see, we need to get this up to 36. So we did, okay, so now there's not a slowdown. It's going to be working 1 computer every 5 computers a minute. Yeah, good. Okay, got that bottleneck sorted. Let's check out what's happening over here. Could be that we are running out on that. It's okay. You are definitely giving me aluminum. We have more of this stuff here. This one, I'm worried that you'll not use this up quick enough. Or are we using a lot in here? 12 versus 7. Good enough. How are we doing over here with the heat sinks? Don't get enough aluminum sheets. What is the slow up on this one? It's the aluminum ingots that is being produced here because the silica is not coming quick enough. So this production line here, I should probably be able to split this up into possibly 3, like I did over there. So 3 constructors, we got the resources for that. And then we need 1 splitter, 1 merger. 1 splitter and 1 merger. So this here is where we're gonna this is where the merger is, right? Conveyor merger, yes. So you're getting resources. Are you empty? Yes. So we can move you. Can move this one. How are we doing over here? Can we place a flooring? No, we cannot. Okay, never mind. Place an industrial. Actually, we don't need the storage. And this one, is that the same as this one? It is. So we don't need to split the line because we really doesn't have any other use for it. Okay, let's start by placing a splitter here. Number 4. Is that at the right spot? Yep. And then place 3 of these. Splitter is there, so let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that one is too close. You're going to make silica. Do we have a alternate recipe for that? No, it's just silica. 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 Now you need power, and we have a power pole here that will provide that for you. 1, 2, 3. And on this, see, and then we need a merger. Is that a merger? No, it's a splitter. So we need the resources coming in like weirdly. We'll place you here. Yes. And then this one goes this way and sort of lines up slightly with that one. Ow! How did I fall through the gaps? I had it, right? There. Now when that is up, how are this happening over here? You filled up is, we don't need to carry that around, we just dumped it off. How are you holding up? Possibly increase the speed of the belts at the output, right? Actually, we have conveyor belt 3. Okay, so you ran out of production speed. Okay. But that's okay, because you're making 37.5 in a minute. So that's 75 and 112.5 per minute. And you go all into this one. So now you're just pumping out aluminum ingots, which is good. Good. So when that one isn't slowing you down or stopping you, you're going to be able to... It's possible that this belt needs... I might need to put... Is that a Mark III miner over here? Well, the issue isn't with this. The issue is... What is the issue? This one is not producing fast enough. So possibly what this would, possibly put a merger here. So I get the resources from 2, and then I have this one going up. But, that's another issue. Currently I'm happy with the current output, just not the current layout. But as it is, we can give you a bit more of this because we carried a bunch that we don't need to be carrying around. So now we're having a surplus production of aluminum ingots, which is nice. It's possible we can split this and save those ingots. Basically just put another container with ingot capacity. So okay, let's do that. That's the last thing we're doing in today's episode. Here we go. Thank you. Let's just grab that one. So we place industrial storage here in line with this. We split this. That's how we split it. That's not even close to being where it's supposed to be. Not either. Okay, let's be on top. That's the output. Splitter. Now we do stockpile the aluminum sheets. I'm sure we need to have another use for them. Okay. That's a good progress for today. This one is empty. We don't basically need that one, but it's good to have once everything else fills up. How many heat sinks do we have stored up? 354. Nice. Just need to find a way to make those that we're not making. These high-speed connectors. It's possible that instead of, shouldn't be too difficult. Just need to find a space somewhere over there. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. See you next time, I hope. Enjoy. Bye-bye.